What's up, guys? It's Texas B here, bringing you guys my second commentary. And today I want to talk about my experience with a famous commentator, big commentator, known as Wings of Redemption or Unlimited UAV. And to start off, I want to tell you what class I'm running. I'm running the AUG Dual Mag, Sleight of Hand Flak Jacket, and Tactical Mask. And the AUG is like my favorite weapon, I guess. It's one of the best I do with. It seems to be the class I always run. I don't know why. I just always do good with it, and yeah, pretty much that's it. And let me see. We ended up playing a total of three public matches and one private match with Wings of Redemption, and I was in a party of five. We love to spawn trap, and we usually play demolition when we spawn trap. But you know how there's always that one random kid that messes it up for you. Like he plants the bombs, he defuses them when you're not supposed to, and all that stuff. And we just didn't want to deal with it. So we figured we'd just spawn trap and domination, and we just run into a public lobby. We just search for a lobby. We get into one, and I see unlimited UAV and and the other team, and I asked my friend, "Isn't that some famous commentator?" And I didn't know who it was at the time. I just recognized his um, gamer tag from YouTube. And I asked him, "Yeah, is that a favorite Is that some famous commentator?" And he says, "Oh, I'm not sure. I'm gonna go check it out on YouTube real fast." So he does, and after 10 seconds, 20 seconds, he saw like, "No, I don't think so because the L is capitalized on his gamer tag, and on YouTube he has a lowercase L." And he says that's not it, which I didn't believe it. I thought that was him. And not before the game starts, I yell out, "I'm gonna make you rage quit." And he was on the team, and we were running pretty high kill streaks, dogs, chopper gunners, blackbirds, and all that. And the first game, we just spawn trap him, we just kill him, we just murder them. And after the game, Wings turns his mic on and says, "How about you motherfuckers turn your kill streaks off?" And out of respect, I'm like, "Damn, Wings, you're a beast, you know. You're a good player and shit." And like, out of fun, I asked him if I could be on his friends. I knew he was gonna say no, but he was like, I just wanted to ask him anyways, and he says no. So yeah, and I tell him, "Man, you're a beast." He's like, "I don't give a shit what you think. You motherfuckers turn your kill streaks off." And I don't turn them off, but I change them to spy plane, counter spy plane, and napalm, which was a dumb move on my part, because we ended up being on the same team, and which is this gameplay right here. We ended up being on the same team, and if I would have had dogs, I would have had a higher score, but you know, that's too late now. And when he ends up being on our team, we're talking to him about Crisis and Killzone and gaming and YouTube and everything, and he seems to be a pretty cool guy, even though he was shit talking to us, or we were shit talking to him like 30 seconds before the game started. We ended up talking, you know. He seems to be a pretty cool guy, and we ask him about if he plays Killzone. He says he doesn't play shit games. He says, and I was like, "Oh, I'm subscribed to you." He says, "I don't give a shit. I don't care about my subscribers." He says, I'm in it for the money," which I understand because, I mean, yeah, it's a cool way to make money playing video games. And he says he makes 12K, and I say a month, and he says no, a week, which I fucking doubt because I mean 12K a week, come on, a fucking doctor and the president combined doesn't even make that much, or like rarely makes that much, like barely makes that much. So automatically I know he's lying. I'm pretty sure he's lying. But either way, I don't say nothing about it. I'm like, damn, that's cool. And yeah, we were cool, whatever. We were talking to each other, and then after this gameplay, we end up being on the opposite team again. And he's all like, "How about you motherfuckers? You know, don't use your kill streaks this time or whatever." And I didn't turn my kill streaks off, but I kept the same kill streaks. And we end up spawn trapping him again. And then he gets mad or whatever after the game, and he invites us to a. He says, "How about let's play 4v4 for I could show you guys the fuck up or whatever. And we play 4v4. My friend's hosting it, and we invite him. He invites a couple of beast ass players, and one of them is called Ronaldinho. Some I don't know, Ronaldinho, and then it has a couple of numbers. I can't really think of the name, but his KD is a 9.16. It was 9.16 at the time, and I was like, fuck. I was, I'm assuming. I'm automatically assuming that we're gonna get our ass kicked, like spawn trapped and everything. We end up playing a 4v4 domination on launch, and the score turns out to be like 200 and 116. No, not 116. 200 and 160 around there, which it's not that bad. We all go like the same amount of kills. We all go like 20 and 20, like on each team. Each player on each team goes around like 20 and 20. Maybe with the exception of one of them that goes like 25 and 19 or whatever. But he says he's gonna spawn trap us or whatever, and that's not the case. We lose, but we rarely lose. Like, we barely lost. And either way, it was a good experience. I mean, I think like I think he's still a beast player. I think he's still good. Like, that doesn't make me change what I think about him. Because I mean, if I had the option to have him as my friend on my friends list, like, and to play with him every day, I would. Because I mean, he's still a beast. But at the same time, that's what fame would do to you, I guess, and what the money would do to you. He just pretty much just shit talks all the time. But whatever, right? And one of my friends that I have called Blaze, he says he knows him, and he says he's gonna try to like invite me when they're playing together or whatever, and he's gonna try to make me, I guess, become friends with Wings, and that'll be a good experience because hopefully he remembers me, and that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, this gameplay is coming to an end pretty soon, and either way, it was a good experience. I want to know if you guys ever like play with a famous commentator and what your experience was like. Did you guys talk to them? Did they shit talk? And please comment it. Please subscribe. Please rate. Please favorite. I don't care. All that good shit. And let's talk to Pete later.